Hey, what's up, everyone? How's everyone doing? It is Wednesday, the 7th of September, and I am roasting. Summer is definitely not over in terms of heat and weather, and it's glorious outside. I thought I was going to get another pair of sunglasses, but I thought, kind of it's too late in the season to get some. But now I'm really kind of regretting it, going out there and being set ablaze. Especially in this room when I have to keep the windows closed because of the sound of cars going by for this podcast. So this next half an hour is going to be quite intense. I've been changing shirts 3 times a day if I go out, and usually I walk everywhere. I usually have a backpack on, and I've been having to change shirts because I'd literally come home drenched in. I'm a sweaty bugger, I am. It annoys me sometimes. Like yesterday, it really did when I had to go take some photos of people for work, and I got there, and I just after wearing like a backpack in 25-degree heat, walking down there. That once I took that out, it was just a big patch of sweat on my back, and there was. So I just kept my backpack on and took photos. Anyway, yeah, whatever. What am I even saying? Come on. Okay, Wednesday, usually story time. I guess I can tell you a story today. I've got kind of an interesting one. Because I don't know if I'm not really embarrassed about it. So this is the setup to the story. Well, this is the story, I guess. As you may or may not know, I'm a huge fan of the Opie and Anthony show with Jim Norton. I mean, it's long over now since Anthony Kilmer got fired, but I was a big fan, and sorry, someone just texted me, so that just really put me off. I'm a big fan to the point where a lot of people will come home and relax and listen to music, but I come home and just go on YouTube and listen to clips of Patrice O'Neill and Jim Jeffries and everybody, and Lucy Kay and everyone on the show. So for some reason, when I started off, I was like, that I would have made it if I got on that show. And sometimes I would listen to people coming into the show, like celebrities or whatnot, obviously not knowing what it is, 'cause to them it's just a normal radio show, and just coming on and be like, and I'm like, oh God, I'd love to. That'd be great to go on that show. Not like pathetic, the weird listener that just dreams of. I just think it's a great show to listen to, and something that's kind of definitely a big reason why I do these podcasts, or why I've started doing them, is kind of it's all podcasts and radio shows and stuff is kind of all I've been listening to for the last 5 years, and something I would like to try and do myself. So that's what this is. Anyway, so I think it was January this year, and I just got back from the States. I just broke up with my fiance, called everything off, and I was kind of down on my luck, and I was just flicking through Twitter, and Jim Norton tweeted saying, "My advice show starts in 20 minutes. Here's a number, call it, ring in, and speak with me." And I was like, a bit like in a movie when you see like when Spider-Man sees that advert for wrestling, it's just something that you're just not expecting to see, and then all of a sudden there's this big thing that you just go, I could do this, why not? So it was about 20 minutes later, I give it a call, and knowing that's going to cost me an arm and a leg from the UK, and I ring up, and the screener guy answers, and he's like, "What would you like to speak to Jim about?" And I was just like, do you know what, I was kind of just in a down mood, and I was like, I'm 24. I've just split up with my fiance. A life that I thought I was going to have is not going to happen anymore. How did you cope when you were 24, when you were kind of struggling, when you were starting out, when really you had no experience in much things, but you wanted to be good at stuff? And they put me through, and I had listened to a few interesting calls about tranny stuff, about incest and all that. I was just like, oh God, am I doing the right thing here? And then, well, I've actually got the audio. I'll play it for you. This is kind of how the audio went.
Good luck, Mimi. Let's see here. Good question. Chris in the UK. What's up, Chris?
I'm a 24-year-old just come out of uni, and I'm kind of down on my luck at the minute. I can't get a job and stuff. I've just started stand-up, and I'm just kind of wondering how you coped at my age.
You just started stand-up, you said?
Yeah, I've just started doing stand-up.
All right,
and, yeah.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say, I did a gig, my third ever gig, at a packed show. It was like 400 seats, and I kind of got, froze on stage and stuff and totally bombed and stuff, and they didn't invite me back.
Well, that happens, buddy. That's part of that is the path you've chosen. Get used to it. That's going to happen. And the beauty is that's as bad as it's going to be. Hey, you survived it. You're on the phone with me right now. Your fucking feet didn't fall off. It's what everybody is afraid. The only reason, dude, that there's not 300,000 comedians is because of the experience you just described. People are so scared of that deadly silence, of that exposure, of that humiliation. And you know what? It's embarrassing, and then you get used to it. And all of a sudden, it's just a part of your job that you don't like, and it happens. So congratulations on surviving it and still being willing to do it again. And you're going to face that again and again and again, and it's okay. It's okay. You learn how to handle it. And, the question about how did I cope and all that stuff, look, I lived at home till I was 30, which helped a lot. But if you're pursuing a dream, just realize there's going to be some great moments. And some shit ones, but that's the way it kind of has to be,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I get that. Thanks for the advice anyway.
Yeah, good luck, man. Really, good luck to you.
All right, dude. Thanks, bye.
Okay, buddy. Let's see here.
Yeah, so that's kind of that's how it. Well, you can imagine I was extremely nervous. Everything I was laughing at, just laughing in kind of. Bag of nerves, knowing that not just that I was speaking to someone who I really admired, and someone who, for me, I've been listening to for years, but also the fact that I'm probably on the radio to thousands of people who are also listening at the same time. I don't know, it was a really interesting experience. The advice he gave me was just it was good advice. Annoyingly, I haven't done stand up since actually. There's that was kind of a few weeks after the mob. If you've not listened to my bombing story, listen to that. I kind of just it was just good to hear, and it was just cool to just to think that nowadays I can just, if I'm struggling, I just ring up one of your hero. I don't know. It's just weird coincidental episodes in my life. And I think it was from that kind of kick-started. It cost me 25 quid, £25 to ring up, but it's kind of worth it. It's not only people get a chance to do that. So yeah, and no, it was an interesting. It kind of kick-started me getting myself into gear, financially, with weight. I did have a job at the time. I just didn't have the job that I wanted, so hence why I said I didn't have a job. I did have a job, but just the work that I was wanting to do and trying to get just wasn't happening at the time. I was only 2 months into that endeavour. So yeah, I don't know if to say anything more about it. Do you know what? Right now, I've probably got nothing much more to say about. But if I think of something, I'll probably let you know tomorrow or whatnot. But yeah, it was a cool chapter in my life, and yeah, it's lovely outside. So go and enjoy it, and I'll speak to you tomorrow. Bye. Tomorrow.